Lisa Day. In the last week, I had the opportunity to meet our two candidates for state representative in the 106th District of Northeast Michigan. Can you tell me what you think that some of the main issues in Northeast Michigan over the next year are going to be?
I think foremost is probably housing. Housing is one of the foremost issues all over the country, and the 106 is no exception. And I think it's worse here than in a lot of other places for, if no other reason, because of the weather. It's very cold. You can't sleep outside. And I know there are people living in their cars, and I know there are people hiding in storage units, and I think that's unacceptable. In the course of talking to people about this problem during the campaign and trying to learn more about it, I became aware of just how much work the Habitat for Humanity does, and I ended up joining the board. I've also started sitting in on Alpena County's Housing Task Force, and I want to be able to bring that home to Alcona County and to be able to set something like that up here.
Cam Cavett has his own ideas about housing for our region.
Fortunately, the cost of housing keeps on increasing, and there's several different factors on why that is. There's a few things that we could do on the local level as far as ordinances. If you have a higher population in residential districts, to keep people, apartment buildings, things along those lines, they don't necessarily allow in the space because of zoning problems. So increase multifamily housing in residential areas. Another one, they call them accessory dwelling units. If you're a homestead property owner located at the property and you have a mother-in-law quarters in the back or a garage that has an apartment in it, you should be able to rent those apartments. They shouldn't be able to stop you from doing that. Those are simple things that we can do to help lower the cost and get more people housing.